Hey, what's up, people? What is up? Did anybody post any message? I think my phone. Sacred Heart. Rohit, your video needs to rotate 90 degrees. Okay. Shit. Is it okay? That's not how I planned for it though. YouTube. YouTube messed it up. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, YouTube messed it up. This is the first time I scheduled a live session, and I don't know why YouTube scheduled it in the vertical frame, because actually I always come online in the landscape mode, but I think it selected portrait mode on its own, so I don't know how it works. So yeah, let's see. So what is up, people? So yeah, what do you want to chat about? What do you want to chat about? Um, there can be topics. Anybody has any thoughts on Brahmastra is coming out? Is anybody excited? I'm not because of some boycott thing or any of that. Let's chat about like the best movie in 2022. Just in 2022, is it not best movie in last 10 years? Vamshi, are you from Punjab? Hey Vamshi, no, I'm a Kashmiri. I'm from Delhi. Well, I live in Delhi, but I'm a Kashmiri. I've spent a lot of time as a kid with Punjabis because when I was a kid, when we migrated from Kashmir, we lived in Jammu for about 6-7 months, and we used to live around a lot of Punjabis, Sardars to be very particular. My wife is a Punjabi. I'm really sorry. I don't know. That should have been the first thing I should have told you, that my wife is a Punjabi. Yes. Uh, so yeah, I it's a good thing she's not in the room. Otherwise, she would have killed me. So yeah, I'm married to a Punjabi. Oh, Asia Cup. Yeah. I'm watching Asia Cup is boring. Look like one of my yeah. Hmm. So is he an interesting guy? Your friend in Dubai. Asia Cup. Yeah. The India Pakistan match was great. But I don't know. I don't know what's happening in today's match. The last score I checked was 93, Hong Kong. So tell me, where have they reached? They needed like 40, 90 runs from 43 balls or something. We won. Great, great. I was not really into this match. So yeah, uh, by 40 runs. Okay. अरे साहब बताइए प्राडी, व्हाट्स अप? हाउ इज लाइफ? हाउ इज लाइफ? Let me change the filter. Let me look even better than how I look. Oh shit, I look all blue. Yeah, there is no way to make me look better. I'll just keep this. Okay. Huh. So Vamshi and Sacred. Tell me something else. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? Like which industries are you? Better movie, Bahubali 1 and 2 or KGF 1 and 2? I have not watched KGF. I'm always live through phone. It's just that I scheduled. I have not seen KGF 1 or 2, but I like Bahubali. I don't love Bahubali. I find it all right. So KGF 1 or 2, I have no love for them because Never seen them. And Bahubali, it's not. I'm not crazy about Bahubali, but yes, RRR. I absolutely love. Ega, I love. So I always come from my phone. Just that today I scheduled this live session. So YouTube from Singapore. So I think, yeah, we have chatted that. I think we have chatted before, right? I think I recall. Uh, so um so YouTube selected this portrait mode on its own. Even though when I scheduled this from the landscape mode, but I don't know. The sacred here, he just told me that I need to align my phone right, because my phone was in the landscape mode, and I don't know, it's probably aligned like this. Yeah, it's portrait today, not by choice, not by choice. This is YouTube's doing. So I do not prefer it because the KGF and Bahubali are surprisingly similar. Yeah, are they people? Though I would someday I would watch. Did you see Mana Do? No, no. So sacred again. I'm a starter. If you have Insta, I'll send my friend pic. He looks same like 80%. Wow. So so if you go to I think the first video on my channel, or maybe the second, you will find my Insta handle, the poor protagonist and their journey and finally defeating the big bad. So in my Insta handle is basically Rohit Rana underscore hustling, HUSTLING. So if you can find that, Rohit Rana underscore hustling, or you can go in the description box of any of my videos, you'll find there. Rohit Rana underscore hustling. And let me know if you find me. And send me the pic. I'll check it. I cannot check it right now because if I open any other app, this live session will be gone. Today's reel was really good. That double roll. Thank you so much. I'm yet to put up it on YouTube. I uploaded it on YouTube a day before, I think. I think yesterday, like, no, like 2 nights ago, or maybe last night, but couldn't put it out live. Even that was the reason I was not able to. Hi, Siddhu. Yes, I was talking about. No, no, no. No fight. So I was just talking about a video that Kaustubh has watched, which I was very busy with. It's a double roll video, Siddhu, where I'm doing this double roll. It's a funny video, which I was occupied with the whole day yesterday, and that is why I did not reply to your comment for the entire day. I was totally caught up with that video yesterday. That was, I even uploaded it last night, but I just couldn't. I have to add metadata, add picture and description and all those keywords, hashtags. So I could not do that today. So that's why I could not reply to your comment the whole day yesterday. Never mind. Uh, no, I'm not. I replied eventually, but yeah. So yeah, what is latest? So Siddhu here is looking forward to Brahmastra. It's just a joke. I'm not. It's not. I'm not trying to instigate anything. Siddhu. So apparently Siddhu and I had quite a showdown, and it lasted for like I think 3-4 days in the comment section, and none of us have been able to change the other's opinion about things in life, things about movies. So yeah. Tell me more. Tell me more. What do you want to chat, people? Do you want to chat about Bollywood, the boycott culture? Do you want to? So I watched this film. I'm going to butcher its name, but I'll try. Malayan Kunju, Fahad Fasil one. I saw it last night. I also had to review it today, but just couldn't get the time. So yeah, I'll do that. I try to do that tomorrow. I'll try to review it tomorrow, and maybe post it tomorrow itself. How many subs did you lose after your last live stream? I think it was at least not live stream. It was after a video I put out. It was at least 15. I mean 15. 15 is not that big a number, but it's big for me because the channel is just starting out. Malyan Kunju, yes, Malyan Kunju. Yeah, it's harrowing. It's it's shocking. Obviously, I knew it's a survival thriller. I hate babies crying. I hate that too, and I was kind of getting irritated that they kept on going back to that. I really like the film. I have to watch that film. Yeah. So Sita Raman is also releasing, I guess, on 2nd of September. So I had to watch that. So I also hate babies crying, and I thought maybe this they are going to drag this thing, the baby crying, but thankfully that ended, and obviously I knew it's a survival thriller film, so I was kind of predicting that the rain will wreak some havoc, but that even then that particular scene was shocking enough. Why Fafa pushed the plate of curry from the tray? No, yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah, I do not know like why did he do that? Because I did not think back to that moment. In that moment, I just couldn't figure it. Let me see. Why would he have done that? Nah, how did Fafa know the guys were in a lower caste? Please don't give spoiler of the film. Also, Malayan Gunju, I'm sorry if you have not watched the film. Felt claustrophobic while watching the film, which is perhaps what maker, I guess. Yes, that is the word that came to mind last night when I was watching the film. Claustrophobic. It does not last very long, but yeah, I think I have to hold back the spoilers if people have not watched it. But yeah, that is the exact word that came to me. That it's claustrophobic. Thankfully, it did not last long. There are films that have been like there is a film with Ryan Reynolds. I have no fucking clue how I remember his name. I don't even watch his films, but I remember his name. Of all the names, I forget. He has a film called, I don't know what is that name. Buried, shayad, the film's name. The entire film is him inside inside a box. That's the entire film. He's inside a box, and it's claustrophobic. Obviously, it's not comparable to Malyan Kunju. Malyan Kunju has such emotional depth, and I was feeling kind of sad. In the last 10-15 minutes were terrible. They were heart wrenching. The last few minutes, especially when you know his history, when you know this guy's history, his mental state after what happened to his family. So when he comes out and when they show him in the hospital, it was devastating. It was really sad to see him like that. In the light of whatever has transpired in his life over the past few years, maybe whenever his sister got married or eloped rather. So yeah, it was claustrophobic. So the survival part was great. The emotional core was very strong, very very strong. So here's the thing. So this is probably my fourth or fifth film with Fasil. Uh, and when I was watching this film in the first 15-20 minutes, I was like, does he do the same guy in every film? Because I have seen Jojo, I have seen whatever Kumbalgani Nights, then Vikram, which was different, and then this. I think four films. But rare is yes, yeah. Survival thrillers. I would be hard pressed to think about any other survival thriller in India from India. So yeah, so I was like, except for Vikram, I thought Joji, Kumbalgani Nights, and the first few minutes in this film of his character, I thought there's too much similarity. He's playing the same guy. He's playing almost the same guy. So I was kind of irritated because I have heard so much about his acting. And of course, in Vikram, he's entirely different. But 3 out of 4 films, I was getting to see him play the same guy, almost the same guy. Weird guy and not a very nice person. Trapped. Yes, I watched that film. Rajkumar, but then it switches. Randeep Hooda, Rajkumar Rao. Um, not seen enough work of either of these. So I think they are very different actors. I won't. Trapped is anyways first Trapped. So yeah, Trapped was great. Loved that film. Just on one character and what happens in the end? Yeah, yeah. He, I think he flies something or does something, throws something that the lady on the terrace sees. No, 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 that he fails on that thing. I forgot the climax of Trap. Never mind. That's a good thing. I how did he get out? Never mind. So Rajkumar Rao, Randeep Huda. I would go for Rajkumar Rao for now because I have not seen a lot of work of no, from Randeep Huda. I have not seen that film that he has with Ashwarya. Then I haven't seen what else. What are the good films of Randeep Huda? I know he was about to do the film on the subject of Kesari, but then that got cancelled because Akshay Kumar came up with that first. Uh, what else? What is? I have not watched Highway. I have not watched Extraction. So yeah, all these three films. The one where the yeah, sorry, I forgot the name of the person who was imprisoned in Pakistan. Randeep was a better range, can easily pull off anything. And well, Randeep would have did Sarabjit. Yes, Sarabjit. Sorry, I forgot the name of the guy, Sarabjit. Yeah, I have not watched Sarabjit or Extraction or Highway. So yeah, you may be right. I mean, you may be right. Just going by your word, not watched any of it. I can't even recall if I have watched any Randeep Huda film. I have, for sure, I've seen him act, but I cannot recall right now. One of the oldest films of Randeep Huda that comes to mind is D Company, I think it was called. I think that's the watched. It came out way back in 2005 or 6. Are most very underrated, but their film choices is bad, but their roles are different in every film. So Gulshan Devia is that guy, right? Who has this film on Netflix, this horror or some serial thriller, serial killer film, and he was also in that film. I think Mard ko dard nahi hota, right? He was in that film. I've seen his work, but even I can't recall anything of him either. Yeah, yeah. I'm planning to watch 300 films from the 70s in 1 year. He was also in Shaitan. Shaitan, the Anurag Kashyap film? I mean, production. 300 films in 1 year. I don't know how you can do it, man. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like this old guy in the room, because uh, uh, like when I was in college or school, when I was in college, when I had the time to watch all the films that I wanted to, and then when I was even unmarried, I was working, but I was a bachelor, so I could watch movies at night. We used to get speeds of first five, maybe in top three favorite actors of Bollywood. Great. Tell me your favorite movie of Gulshan Devia. So in college, I used to get the internet speed of 5 kb per second. So which took like 7 8 days, right? Rajkumar isn't physical in his roles; he's a lot subtler in difference. Full of physically intimidating roles. I don't think there is a lot of diversity in Rajkumar Rao's role, is there? Him and Ayushman Khurrana, I don't know. They I feel they are very interchangeable actors. I don't know. Uh, so we used to get the speed of 5 kb per second. Then as I grew, then when I started working, the speed increased to 50 kb per second. So your generation, in your college days when you have all the time to watch so many films, you have the Girl in the Yellow Boot, Mat Ko Dar Nahi Hota, Hunter, Shaitan. Yeah, Hunter I also know. Girl in the Yellow Boot is this one, na? Kalki, yeah. So you guys have access to such high internet speeds. I am jealous of you guys. I wish I had the same high speed internet when I was younger. Because when I sit around with people of my age, I am the champion. I'm the dude there, because I've watched more films than most people my age. or people who are younger to me, like by 2 or 3 years. But when I'm sitting with younger people like you, people between 18 and 30, I feel so. Yeah, yeah. Randeep has a far diverse career so far in terms of strategy. Yeah, small town. Exactly. Exactly the kind of films that I'm sick of watching. Like I said earlier, I have not watched Badhai Do for the same reason. Uh, which I have heard is good, but it's bored of it. Mm, so yeah, that's what I was saying. So I was Fahad performance in brilliant. I mean, there were different shades to his character. First, like I said earlier, Rohit, don't watch Gargi was a South Korean film. Mother, okay, okay. If it's there, Mother 2017 was better. Okay, so Fahad performance, one of my best, one of my favorite Fahad's performances because there was a lot of range. He had to do different things, right? In the beginning, he seems to be like an asshole, a selfish person, like he played in Jojo and Kumbalgani Nights, and maybe some other movie that I watched of him. I can't recall. In the movie, so initially, then you get to you come to know that he's facing serious trauma. Something terrible happened in his past, and that's why he is the way he is. And then also his characterization changes. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Because I've been hearing such incredible things about Fahad, so I thought maybe I can expect something. So Vikram was then very different from him, right? Based on how much I have seen of him, Vikram is his most unique role. Uh, no, but yeah. So the gears change in the film, and then he is the sad guy who is trying to be someone with an attitude. He's rude to people, but then you also know Malin Kunju, for sure. Between Kumbalgani Nights and Malin Kunju for sure. Yes. Kumbalgani Nights is a fantastic film, but I don't think I can watch it again. I think, or maybe if I watch it again, maybe I discover something new about it because that film also has a lot of depth. But right now, I cannot think of a reason to revisit Kumbalgiri Nights, but I can watch Mallan Kunju again. Maybe with someone else. Amar and Vikram Bhavani Singh and Pushpa are very different from your usual Farhad. As he accepted his characters. Okay, he's also in Pushpa. It is, but not for that reason. Not for that reason. It's a heavy watch, but not for that reason. Yeah, I mean, I was not. I was. I think that it was a fantastic film, but I was not that invested in it as I was with Malyan Kunju. I think it hit me harder. No, the emotional scene, Farhad's character. Though both movies are equally realistic, it's not like there is any melodrama in Kumbal Gange. It's a very realistic, very grounded film. It's a brilliant piece of cinema, obviously, and it's more sort of diverse. There are so many characters in the film, but I don't know. Still, probably I would prefer Malin Kunju. Maybe this changes after a few days. Maybe because I have just finished it last night, so maybe that's why I'm saying Malin Kunju. But for now, Malin Kunju for sure. Uh, but that takes nothing away from Kumbhalgiri Nights. Uh, yeah, yeah. Look, for now, if I had to rate the films that I have watched of his, let's keep Vikram aside. I would say Malyan Kunju, then Joji, then Kumbhalgiri Nights. Joji was my first Fahad Fasil film. I watched that film a year ago or more, probably. Suicide subplot got me crying. Yeah, what was the suicide subplot? I'm sorry. Suicide subplot? Shit, I cannot recall. Who? There's a 90s Kamal Hassan film called Mahanadi. It was one of the hardest films I had to watch. I am not in a not been I'm not in that space right now where I can watch emotional films without getting affected by them, because I was getting really affected by the last 10-15 minutes of Malyan Kunju. So I'm gonna have to avoid. I'm not I've from last few years I've not had great time watching emotional films, so I'm trying to avoid. This is the reason why I've not gotten back to Shankar Bharnam, right. I don't know if it's very emotional, but I can see it's pure drama. It's heavy drama, and I think it's going to get emotional. Kumail Naik's older brother, best friend, hung himself, and he took his. Yes, okay, yes, right. Then he took his friends. He got her home, right? Yes, and it was his fault. It was his fault that he killed. Yes, yeah, they were getting drunk, right? Yeah. Now I remember. They were getting drunk. Then he tries to attempt suicide, and the friend comes and tries to save him and dies himself instead. Yeah, now I remember. The roof collapses. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that was sad. That was terrible. That was sad. I'm pretty sure that offended a lot of people. Because people get offended by these sort of things. I mean, in the real world. Yeah, that's what happened, right? That friend you're talking about. Uh, yep. What is your name? Sacred Heart Alumni. What is your name? Sita Raman is releasing. Yes, I know. I am looking forward to watching that one. If you guys watch it before me, which is highly likely, please let me know. When do you think the boycott is over? This general, this general thing that is happening. I don't know. I'm waiting for it to over. I'm sick of it. I've said this in live sessions previously, also in the comments war with Sidhu, that I know Bollywood films sometimes can be very propagandist. What's your best? Mine is The Last Samurai. My name is Cindy Zong. Cindy Zong. Okay. Hi, Cindy Zong. The Last Samurai. So Rain Man is one. I'm not sure. I'm just speaking out like thinking out loud. Rain Man is one film that is on the top of my list, especially for the fact that he's so good in the film despite hardly being like I don't know 4 years old in the industry. Rain Man, Last Samurai. I love that film, but I have not gone back to that film in over 15 years. I think I watched that film in 2006 or even before that. So I'll have to revisit that to refresh my thoughts. Rain Man, what else do I really like him? Maverick, Top Gun Maverick was great, but too soon to say if it is one of the favorites. After he started the Mission Impossible franchise, uh, I remember I really liked Mongolia when I watched it. But then that's also a film that I watched probably 17, 20 years ago. Uh, wait, some of his movies in 90s. Definitely not the Steven Spielberg film, whatever that name was. Uh, with all the tech, Minority Report. Yeah, no, not that one. An American is a solid Tom Cruise film, which came out in 2017. It may be one of the top films, top non-Mission Impossible films that I've liked. An American. I also enjoyed Night and Day a lot, a lot. I don't know why people hate that film so much. I thoroughly enjoyed that, but obviously not one of my favorite films. Tropic Thunder is good. Uh, Yeah, I think then it has to be the Last Samurai. If it's post Mission Impossible, yeah, I had to go with that. Yeah, nothing else, moved me like that. Minority and a few good men were pretty great, but not. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Minority Report is fine. Minority Report is just like no, it's better than an average Spielberg film, at least from this century. But still, uh, some falls short somewhere. I don't know where, but it's still far better than the kind of films Spielberg has been dishing out from last 20 years. So yeah, uh, but yeah, to be honest, because I did not even know Hans Zimmer. I know, but what's your opinion on Mahesh Bahu? That one, they cannot afford me. So I watched that video. I felt that he said in a jest, in a jest. I mean, I don't think he wanted to say this. Oh, I do not want to. I don't think Bollywood can afford me. I don't. He did not say it because I watched that video, and I thought he said it in a very casually. That's how I felt watching that video. That he said it very casually. So obviously Bollywood can afford him, and he knows that. But I thought it got blown out of proportion. To be honest, I don't think he meant to be rude, which is what I could guess from the video, that he did not mean to be rude, and he would be foolish enough to say that. Mahesh Babu tends to joke around in press conference. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's watching this video, that he was making a joke, but then obviously jokes are not allowed in public domain in India. People don't get jokes. People just don't. People don't get jokes. People do not get anything that somebody who is rich and famous says or does. People disapprove of everything that rich people do in India, at least. So it was blown up. When he said they can afford me, he definitely didn't mean. Then what do you think he meant? I that was the money part. He said they cannot afford me. That's it, I think. But by that joke, he meant that, as far as I know. What do you reckon he meant? If we had to say that he was saying it seriously, what do you think he said? What do you think he meant? Come on, dude. Best place to buy. I don't think he meant anything by those. Yeah, exactly. But I had no idea, dude. Can anybody help Zing Zong Sacred with the best place to buy Blu-rays, physical media? I have not bought physical media in ages now. Many people have a soft side of Mahesh Babu. That's why there was not much outrage. There was outrage. There was decent outrage, I think. It's just that because it was someone from the south, maybe people were not so angry. Maybe nobody said boycott Mahesh Babu. But imagine if somebody from the north, from Bollywood, I mean, had made a similar joke. Imagine that person would have been destroyed online. Uh, Even if it was super apparent that that person is joking. Imagine a Ranveer Singh saying, yeah, yeah, I know. But imagine a Ranveer Singh or a Varun Dhawan saying, South cannot afford me. Joking, South cannot afford me. I shudder to imagine what would happen to them. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Zing, I don't think you're going to find many people or any people who buy physical media. So, yeah. which is what I have been discussing, in the comment section, that propaganda films, for example, or films with a very one-sided political narrative are made in every industry. But for some reason, only Bollywood is bearing the brunt of it. And like, it's either the general audience who start boycotting the film, or it's the film critics. Like Karan Johar said about KGF. If KGF was made in Bollywood, critics would have any other Malayalam films or anything that you have watched recently. No, I told you, all the films that I watched, Malayalam films, Nayutu, uh, Pada, Joseph, because of that public perception. There was a very positive perception in media, but Ranveer doesn't have. Your thoughts on Kumail Nanjiani? I cannot recall that name. Yeah, but why Ranveer Singh? So that's my point. Why does Ranveer Singh have, why do people have that perception of Ranveer Singh or anybody from Bollywood? They haven't done anything, right? Have they been, uh, okay, Ranveer Singh of all people, that dude is always positive. He's like bubbling with positivity and energy. I don't even understand why people hate actors, especially some actors in Bollywood. I can understand the hate for Anurag Kashyap, Vivek Agnihotri, uh, Anupam Kher, Tapsi Pannu, these people who are opinionated politically. Okay, that person, yes, that Indian actor. No, I have not watched. Tell me something else of that guy. Tell me something else of that guy, because I may have watched something of him. Is he that guy who was in that film? Uh, what is the name of that film? Sickness or Sick? The Sick. Is he that guy? The sick guy? He is, right. I don't like Ranveer's public behavior. Yeah. Honestly, I don't understand. I'm not a Ranveer fan. I have not watched more than one or two. The Big Sick, yes. The Big Sick, yes. Yeah, I think he's a fine actor. I've not seen that show, but I've seen of him. I think he's fine. I've seen something else of him too. I just cannot recall what other films have I seen him. Okay, I did not know that there were Me Too accusations against him too. But no, I've heard of him. The Big Sick, and there are some other films. I cannot recall. I've seen him in more than one film. Nobody can deny that. Yeah. Tell me one or two more popular films of him. Isn't that big? Yeah, he's not. He's not. It's a miracle that I remember. I don't remember his name. It's just I can read the names, and then the face comes to me. Uh, what's miraculous that I remembered Ryan Reynolds' name. I have not seen more than 3 films of his, but somehow I remember his name. Yeah. So, but yeah, tell me one or two big films. People hate Ranveer because, acha. Oh, right, right, yeah. Mm. I mean, it was on YouTube. There was selected audience there, but ठीक है. Lovebirds I have not seen. Some serious film, not some comedy or cute. Anything serious, any big project that he was a part of, because I've seen him in at least one film. I know that, but I cannot recall. But never mind. Ryan Reynolds is boring. He's just playing himself exactly after Deadpool, right? Even I saw an old film of his uh, that one time. Shit, with a legend female actor. Uh, I remember nothing of that film. It was a very mediocre film. That legend actor is like no South actor would make comments like Ranveer, which he made on AIB. Uh, yeah. Uh, See, the thing is, Bollywood in Bombay, the culture is very westernized, and you cannot blame individuals for that, right? So that's the thing. But yeah, let's not have, or maybe let's have that discussion. I don't know. I was thinking something else before that. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. So there's this film called, I forgot. Mm, hmm. I was about to talk about a film, but neither do I remember the name of the film, nor do I remember any actor's name. There are at least two huge legends in that film, but I cannot recall anybody's. Alan Rickman was one of the guys. They're usually very non-confrontational. They tend to keep them mostly though how people would react otherwise. Yeah, it's a very complex topic. How they're thinking of people like Ranveer, Arjun, Karan. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know about people in South, but people in North, all the words that were used in AIB, I know that's how people talk in Delhi and also in Mumbai. It's that language is very common among people. But yes, that show was risque. It was roast. It's we Indians are not used to it, so that was a shock to a lot of people. Mm, but I guess yeah, I guess there are opinions that are made on this, so I don't think anybody can change anybody's opinion. So I won't try, but yeah. Is there any Bollywood actor left who uh, is not hated by people? Any like who you like who is who people think is genuinely a nice guy? Is like tell me some names. Hmm. So yeah, tell me some names. Shah Rukh Khan. Shah Rukh Khan is also Rajvardhan. Hey, Shah Rukh Khan is also like people are boycotting Pathan. People are making all kinds of jokes about him. I remember that video where he was dancing at Ambani's wedding and people put a song. Irrespective of party, everyone loves SRK, Fafa, and Vijay Setu Pati. No, 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 no. Yeah, but I'm talking about actors from Bollywood. John Abraham, Rajkumar Rao, Vicky, Ayushman. Don't take Twitter seriously. John Abraham, Vicky, Ayushman. Yeah. Rajkumar Rao, Vicky, Ayushman. Hmm. Don't take Twitter. Twitter has to be taken seriously because that's where everything is happening. All the boycotts are happening. They start at Twitter, then they move to other places. They spread to other places. Reddit, Twitter means not all are bots. See, all this social media conversation, what I have realized, starts at Twitter, then it spreads to Facebook, Reddit, and wherever there are people. Yes, concept of banter does not exist in India. That's correct. I love Alia Bhatt. Alia Bhatt is quite hated in India now. She's one of the most hated actors in India right now. In Bollywood, from Bollywood right now, Alia Bhatt. I don't understand why, but she is one of the most hated actors. Maybe because of her association with Karan Johar, who is probably the most hated person in Bollywood. I don't know why either. When you are a public figure and when people follow you, you shouldn't do photo shoots like what Ranveer Singh did. But actors, female actors have been doing such photo shoots from ages, from probably a century now. So I don't know why male actors are not allowed to do that. Obviously, they are beautiful to look at, especially for us straight men. And it's Ranveer Singh nude is not a great sight for us, but that's a different thing. That's a different thing. But morally, ethically speaking, what is the difference between an actress going nude and Ranveer Singh going nude? What is the difference? Like Milind Soman went nude in 1995. He was one of the most popular models in India. But let's not talk about Milind Soman because he's not as popular as Ranveer is now. Yeah, anyone does it's not good. But why the actors do it all the time? Why should Ranveer be held? No, he's saying even actresses should not do that. So yeah, that's an opinion. Uh, yeah, personally, I think I don't know. They are from the glamour industry, or even if they are not, as long as it's lawful, I honestly don't. As long as it's lawful and it's not disturbing somebody's life, it's not harming anybody. I mean, yes, your point holds, like people look up to them and then they learn such things. I don't know what to say to that. Vicky Kaushal, yes, he's a Bollywood actor. He's apparently he is liked by people in India, thankfully. So yeah, uh, and he's an amazing actor. Watch any film, even the bad films. Sanjay Dutt called recording with Chota Rajan. Yeah. So, so Sanjay Dutt's connection with Underworld is known from what 30 years now. When he got arrested in 1993, and then his call recordings, they came out in late 90s. I remember I was a kid when I watched it on TV. He was talking about Govinda. I may be late, but I am latest. Anirudh, that's a pickup line that has worked on me. Rahul Bhatt and David Headley, which is Mahesh Bhatt, Anirudh star. Bro, ये सब मुझे बहाने लगते हैं जब लोग कहते हैं कि इज देयर कल्चर एंड दे आर फ्रॉम ग्लैमर इंडस्ट्री. बहाने किस चीज़ के लगते हैं? आई एम नॉट सेइंग आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि ग्लैमर इंडस्ट्री है इसलिए एक्सक्यूज होना चाहिए, कल्चर ऐसा है. आई एम सेइंग I mean, I don't know. Self consent will is a thing, right? If you're doing it out of your choice and you're not harming anybody, Bollywood means South Bombay. I love RJ Surya. Okay. So as long as they're not harming anybody physically or mentally, and now you can again go back to that argument that people are learning wrong things. I don't know what to say to that. Don't look up to actors to the point of defying them. People of some reason lose their minds for actors, and I don't have the I don't get the point. I don't see the point. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. See, at the end of the day, they are entertainment people. That's what they are. Have you watched Hyder movie? Yes. We have had lengthy discussions about Hyder, and I know why you have asked this question to me, Raju. Then I know you want to gauge whether I am a liberal or not. I'm not. Hyder is. I'll just repeat it. Everybody else, I'm repeating it. Hyder is uh, propaganda max level. It's like here. Dev Patel is a Bollywood actor. No, he's not. He's Indian origin, but he's not a Bollywood actor. He's like the other name that you mentioned, Kumail Ranjani, whatever his name is. Sorry. So Hyder is this level of propaganda, and there are no two ways about it. I have said it previously too. ही इज़ ब्रिटिश. भाई आदि पुरुष से क्या एक्सेप्शन है आपका? है तो आई डोंट लुक अप टू एक्टर्स बट आई नो सम पीपल क्रेजीली लुक अप टू एक्टर्स. हैदर गॉट नेशनल अवार्ड. हैदर गॉट नेशनल अवार्ड? Did it? Okay, I don't remember that. Uh, 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 आदि पुरुष से एक्सपेक्टेशंस है दोस्त. Rajkumar Rao is cool. Adi, I have expectations, huge expectations, but I tend to not think about movies like years before they release, which is why I'm not looking forward at all to Brahmastra, because they released the first teaser like 3 months ago. I don't know who does it in 2022. I want to meet their marketing person who decided let's release our film's teaser 3 months in 100 days in advance. I would to meet him and I would touch his feet. Dude, you're unique. There's nobody like you in the world. I mean, who does it in today's times? Not talking politically. I mean, when you have OTT, when you have YouTube, and when you have journalists reporting everything, every like hundreds of times, people get sick of a movie. Best music and best screenplay. Okay, I was choosing Adipurush because Prabhas and Omrav. Yeah, same reason. Best music and best screenplay. So yeah, music and screenplay, we cannot say that have anything to do with propaganda. I mean, the story is propaganda, but how it's executed, how the film is executed, you can't fault that, right? I think Tiger Shroff is cool. Tiger Shroff is badass. Tiger Shroff is badass. I mean, not amazing, not an amazing actor, but he's hardworking. SRK and Amir Khan are best. Yeah, but Amir Khan is the new Karan Johar, right? Rajwardhan. He's the new Karan Johar right now. Like people are digging up statements from like 2015 and that film PK, which is not even his production. So I was as offended by PK as the next guy. I'm also not a very liberal person, but okay, most of the best Marathi films. Okay, throw me a few names, but I was kind of offended by the yeah, some not Marathi, some of Telugu films, but by the selective thing that happened in PK, and I get why people are angry. Wish Adipurush made in parts. Amir Khan helped Maharashtra. Yeah, he has helped. They all do charity. See, that's the thing. They all do charity. Everybody does charity. Whether it's Amir Khan or other actors or politicians. Just today I was on Facebook and people were bitching about Ambani. I'm watching Kumati 1971 after this live stream. Wow, that this I read the year, films that are 30-year older, 20-year older, and I'm like, okay, this guy is going to have a blast, even if I have not watched that film. And that's 40 years ago, 1979, 43. Yeah, all the best. Let us know, like comment on some video how you like the film. So yeah, there was a lot of selective expose happening in PK, which is not cool. Adani and Ambani. Yeah. Hmm. So there was this news item on Facebook that Mukesh Ambani's son has bought some 600 crore property in Dubai. And you should have read the comments on that. I don't know, maybe those people were left aligned or I don't know what they were. And the comments were like, there are so many homeless people in India and you're buying such expensive homes, such a waste of money. And somebody was writing, no, you could have spent this money on charity, you could have helped homesick people. First of all, the homeless people are not homeless of Mukesh Ambani. Two, he's known as one of the biggest philanthropists of India. He invests crores and crores of money in charity every year. Three, it's his own fucking money. Why would he not spend it? Like I earn much more than a homeless man. So I'm not like, I don't think, okay, I am bound by some sense of ethics. But Dangal director Nitish Ramayan trilogy and the budget of that project. I don't know about the project of the budget. Yeah, I've heard about that he's working on the trilogy, but I don't know the budget. And I don't think any actor has been finalized yet, right? There have been talks like Hrithik Roshan will play some character. Modi is capitalist, that's why I support BJP. I'm crony capitalist. Yeah. I am pro Modi on most occasions, but my views on the whole Bollywood cancel culture, they overlap with the so-called liberals. I'm on their side when it comes to the cancel culture, boycott culture. Otherwise, I'm a Modi supporter. I don't understand politics a lot. I don't understand economics a lot. But whatever little I understand, uh, I have more faith in him than in any other politician. Especially when you compare him to Rahul Gandhi and Kejriwal. So, but when it comes to Bollywood, uh, I totally disagree with the views of right wing. So yeah, Ambani Group CSR Trust Fund is worth multiple and more than many firms or yearly revenue. What is he own money is none of anybody. So people don't consider that. It's not just Ambani. There was this similar thing happened with every political party in Bollywood must promote capitalism. Just look how Hollywood is promoting capitalism. Yeah, why not? Why not? Even though entertainment should be left to entertainers, right, to directors, it should be left to how they what stories they want to tell. So yeah, that's that. But so there was also this story about Sachin Tendulkar, you know, some was it a West Indian cricketer who requested, bro, we also have the reason for boycott films. At least there is peaceful boycott because Bollywood has always been anti-India. I don't think this is called peaceful boycott. So I don't know. I'm sure you don't do this, but I'm sure you are aware that the kind of tweets that people send to Bollywood people. Nat Charitram, yes, Nagara Girudhu in theaters today. Great. So it's playing in a theater near you. That's amazing. All the best. I hope you enjoy that film. So you know the kind of tweets people send to these people, the kind of things people say to them, and not just the aam janta, the people who are the so-called influencers now. The kind of tweets that KRK sends to them. KRK is one of the most popular man in India on this date because of the kind of things he says about the women in Bollywood, the men in Bollywood, uh, and some right-wing critics. The things that they say about these people. I'll give you one. Okay, let's not even talk about the personal insults, the personal galiyas to Tapsi Pannu, Anurag, Alia Bhatt, the Karan Johar. Okay, tell me, Prahlad, is it fair that lakhs of people are screaming in your face that you are responsible for a person's suicide? Soni Razan, motherfucker, yes, yes, yeah. These people should be criticized heavily and they should be exposed. Their hypocrisies should be exposed, and it does happen. But no, people just and mother of Alia Bhatt, it's fine, but Alia Bhatt has not done it, right? Alia Bhatt has not done it. As far as I remember, Alia Bhatt gets a lot of pictures clicked with Modi. So you might say that's just a strategy, but she has not said anything of that nature, of what Soni Razan said. I know what Soni Razan said. I know what her husband has been saying from eternity. Mahesh Bhatt. Bollywood Hangama recent idea said over 50 and this and his team finished the script of all three movies. All three movies scripts are finished according to Bollywood Hangama. 750 crore is some budget. So yeah. Do you know any cast member who has been finalized? Alia is giving Gyan on Holi. I think they're all. Kohli gave Gyan on what? Diwali. The point is, all Bollywood actors have foreign nationality. Like who? I only know about Akshay Kumar. S.J. Surya, a Bollywood actor? No, he's not. He's not. He's a Tamil actor, right, guys? S.J. Surya. Haven't showed their nationality. But they work in India, they do charity in India. They do charity in India. It's the same thing as liberals do. Stop giving them attention. Then why make them big fun over every move they make? Don't take them too seriously. That's the point. Like you said, peaceful boycott. Don't go and watch their films. See, you are offended by them. You're offended by the films they make. Don't go and watch their film. See, my only point is, have they done anything to you? Have they said anything to you personally? I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about all the lakhs of people who abuse them on their handle. You're offended by their film. You were offended by when Amir Khan said that my wife does not want to live in India, or when Sonia Rajan said it. Yeah, I read that they have British citizenship and Deepika has Danish. How does that make them deserving of all the abuses online? Let me know. Tell me how is that deserving of abuses, even if they don't have citizenships of India. My point is, if you do not like this fact, don't watch their films. Just boycott it and tell others. If you want to tell others, do not watch Alia Bhatt films. Tell others, but do you know the kind of things people say to these people online? Like, you don't support abuses. That's what I'm saying. You don't, but people do that, right? And it's not just trolls who do that. Influencers do that. Proper influencers. Taboo, no, I don't think Taboo is not. Taboo is a like highly respected actor, but she's not one of those big mainstream stars. She unfortunately never has been. She's one of our best actors, bestest actors, but she was never that big. So there are people who never could get big. So that's what I'm saying. So you don't support abuses, but people do that, right? Okay, okay. No, but because this was raised, right? The reason it was raised is because somewhere somebody thinks that it's wrong. Kyrie Irving and Siddharth Mullar are my favorite Bollywood actresses. I mean, they're basically surviving on Karan Johar. At least Siddharth is. Ritik for Ravan is kind of confirmed. Yeah, that's what I heard recently. Producer and CEO, producer of this, Akshay Kumar holds a Canada passport. Everybody knows about Akshay Kumar. Everybody knows about Akshay Kumar. And this is his biggest. This is the biggest source of Akshay Kumar trolling. The ghost is back. Which ghost? Jennifer? I don't see Jen. Acha, you are the ghost. Andy, sorry, I forgot for a second. I did not see your name. Sorry. What's up, Andy? Seeing you after a long time. I thought you eloped with Jennifer or Chaya. If Chaya is real and if Jennifer is real. Welcome, Andy. So yeah, how have your dates been with Jennifer slash Chaya? No, Chaya is another girl. And why is Anirudh is here already, but he's not talking. For some reason, I cannot see the names of the people who are online. I'm a Kashmiri. That's right. Rajvardhan. Ghostly experience. Ghostly experience. I feel like watching a good ghost film, but Anamika, right? That was the name. Bro, watch Day Shift if you like gore with insane action. Oh, Day Shift, that guy. Yeah. Fuck. What is his name now? What is that actor's name? The Afro-American. Forgot. I'm this close to Lights Out. I do not enjoy Lights Out a lot. So if you must be aware that Lights Out basically first started out as a YouTube video. Yeah, Tumbad is a great ghost movie. Get Out is amazing. I watched that. It's not exactly scary, but it's creepy. At places it's creepy. But other films by that director are good. Nope. I think Praddy has watched Jamie Foxx. Yes, thank you. So Insidious. So Jamie Foxx is Insidious. I watched. Hereditary. I watched. Hereditary. I watched. Yeah, it's highly acclaimed. It's fine. Yeah. So Rajvardhan, have you seen It Follows? Has anybody seen It Follows? 13B, the Madhavan film, of course. Conjuring. Yeah. Snoop Dogg and Jamie Foxx. Oh, so Snoop Dogg is also in there. Okay. I saw. I saw what? It Follows. Mr. Nokia. In the Tall Grass, I have not watched that film. Pari, I have not watched. Anushka Sharma, right? In the Tall Grass, who do you like who stars in the Tall Grass? Is it good? I don't think I watched that film. Good ghost movie, Polaris 1984. Yes, in the Tall Grass is best. Okay, okay. Let me note this name down. This sounds that the title. I like the title already. There are so many photos of Bollywood people in underworld where they have connections on, and you're saying why people are hating on Bollywood. When this was so active, people did not hate on Bollywood. Chapter IT chapter 1 and 2, 1920. Yes, 1920 is a legendary film, dude. That was one of the films I watched in hostel. There are pictures of Anil Kapoor. There are pictures of Sanjay Dutt was one of them. Salman Khan has that connection. Then many other people from that era. Bharat Shah was a huge producer that was hands in gloves with the underworld. But I'm talking about the current actor, Karan Johar. I don't. Does he have connections? See, I'm not talking about the industry as a whole. I'm talking about individuals. Why do we hate Karan? Why do we bully? Because there were no social media, but they have get dose of the karma sometime. That's gone, Prahlad. Incantation is the best horror movie outside of Hollywood. Incantation. Prahlad. Yes, but I'm talking about the stars of today. Do they have underworld connections? We don't know. I don't think so. Alia Bhatt, Karan Johar, Varun Dhawan, Ranveer Singh, they don't. At the time, both Bollywood and Underworld are in Mumbai, both on power. It's obvious they would clash and meet at least once. Right, exactly. In the Tall Grass, 2019. अरे यार क्लोज हो जा भाई क्या है ये ओके Stephen King. It's a Stephen King written story. Yes, Ranveer has. I don't know the person name, but I saw that photo. Okay, I'll look for that photo someday. Stephen King's masterpiece. If you read that, you forget the movie audiobook of it. It's also scary. A Quiet Place. Yeah, A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place is good. I'm yet to watch the second part. So, IT, yeah. Praddy must have the purple ball of Thanos here. He must have read that book. I don't read fiction. I've said it. I don't watch non-fiction and I don't read fiction. Like I never watch documentaries, even if they are really intelligent and educative. Okay, you're talking about IT. I've watched. I mean IT. IT. I watched the film IT. Sorry, it. But it's just that there is so much of hit and miss, right? With horror films. So the banks don't give money loan for making movies, but they used to spend money on their own. That's how that will. Yep, yep. There is no research and development in Bollywood. There's no creativity. What do you think? No, as far as the quality of content is concerned, Rajvardhan, I fully agree with you. We are making the most mediocre of movies today. Yeah, that's what I've heard about it. with as far as content quality is concerned, I'm not going to debate, argue with anybody who is going to say that the content is poor in Bollywood today, because it's a fact. uh, yeah, so there is, I don't know what else to say, because they are either small town comedies or they are something, and I don't know, yeah, they are all the same, and they get great reviews. I don't know how they get great reviews. Bollywood and the underworld and ISIS connections. Okay, I'll Google it. The Silent Patient, best physiological thriller. You mean it's a psychological thriller? The Silent Patient. What were the Archies? Yeah, it's a film by Zoe Akhtar. To be very honest with you, it's trolled like shit by people, but I like Zoe Akhtar's work. To be very honest with you, so I think it won't be a terrible film. I've loved all her films. Luck by Chance, Dil Dhadakne Do, Zindagi Milegi, and Gully Boy. So to be honest with you, I'm not as skeptical of Archie's that like everybody else seems to be. So yeah, let's see. But no, that's an exception. Otherwise, so Archie's, which I think may not be so bad because it's Zoe Akhtar, and Vikram Vedha, the remake, Hindi remake. That is the one film, one remake. That's one Bollywood film that I have been that I'm excited for after many years. Audiobook, if you have time to feel what the real horror is, the way scary, subtle with great attention to detail, the horror world. That's a great suggestion. I mean, yeah, I can go for the audiobook, because I have an account on this Amazon app, Audible. I have an account on Audible, so yeah. Audible is great. You just take a 30-day membership, and you get one book free, one audiobook free for that month. That's amazing. It's my comment. Yes, yeah, I missed two of your comments. Sorry. There is a way sometimes I can. No, I do not see both Bollywood and Underworld. No, I have read it. It's obvious they would clash and meet at least once. I read that. 1920 and this one. No, it's two. Yes, a big comment. To split it in two. Anirudh. People are angry on my Amir, which showed Pakistani terrorists freely roaming in India and built $1 billion company. I did not get that comment. On Amir Khan, he showed a terrorist roaming in India. Like what? Fana? Hey Pops, what's up? Yeah, for sure. Better late than never. I will not be surprised if one day Bollywood glorifies Osama bin Laden. Yo, bro, you can. So I'll do that with Audible then. What's up, Pops? I will not be surprised one day Bollywood. There are filmmakers. I will not disagree with you. There are filmmakers who might do that. There are filmmakers who may be sympathizing with Osama bin Laden. Hey, what's up, Bifer? How's life? Mahesh Bhatt, for example, or we don't know, or there are many. Nandita Das may do that. As much as I defend Bollywood, I have to agree with you that that might happen. They might make a film where they glorify Osama. They showed sympathy towards Pakistani terrorists. I have not watched Lal Singh Chaddha. Okay, they showed sympathy with Pakistan terrorists. Okay, I'm not surprised if they have, because that is a problem with Bollywood. They do that, and yeah, this writer Atul Kulkarni, he is a known like hardcore left winger, so I'm not surprised by that, and that's indefensible. रीजंस की कमी नहीं है जो बॉलीवुड में इतना हिट मिल रहा है. नहीं, कमी नहीं है. मेरा प्रॉब्लम है सिर्फ पर्सनली अब्यूज़ करने का. That's something I don't that I do not find acceptable. Liger wasn't that bad. Seriously. So tell this to this guy, Prady. So you like Liger, which is great, which is great. And what about the performances of the main guy and the girl, the lead girl and the lead guy? Do you like their performances? So yeah, I was saying I agree with you. What did he say? In the age of social media, it's new normal for actors. I'm losing track. Humanism is great concept to live by, but without common sense, life just spirals out of control. Yeah, and it's just makes you upset, right? Rohit Pops has a good channel. Yeah, I'm sure. Like it is a crap. I mean, it's okay, guys. Please, I mean, somebody likes it. Let's just say you do not, you hate it. Let's not, you know, offend anybody. Like I know I'm not going to watch Liger, but if my friend enjoyed it, then that's great. Good, happy for him. Uh, so yeah, it's also about not taking things to heart. Vijay Devarkonda, bye for thanks. Why are you feeling sad for Vijay? Because of all the hate that he's facing. If Bollywood सुधर जाएगा तो गाली नहीं देंगे, but they don't want to change. I mean, yeah, I mean, I half agree, half disagree. गाली तो देना बनता ही नहीं यार, जब तक आपको किसी ने कुछ पर्सनली बोला नहीं है. I mean, follow you and flash it. I try to give a general overview and share with folks, especially here because we don't know much anything about Indian cinema. Any value for money? Books. You're asking me? Yeah. Non-fiction. I can tell you books. Non-fiction. Bollywood has destroyed Marathi film industry. That may be true. I have no context over that. One of my favorite books is One River, non-fiction. It's about this guy who. Awesome, yeah, they're part of the reason I found RRR. One River is written by this guy Wade Davis, who went to Amazon in the 70s. Explored Amazon, the plantation. He actually basically followed in the footsteps of his mentor, who had gone to Amazon in 1930s. And Jones Pops is now following you. Thank you, Pops. And no, I did not. I am, anyways, not too. I'm not very fond of 2020 cricket. ऊपर से Hong Kong. No. So he follows in the footsteps of his mentor, who had gone to Amazon. So his mentor was supposed to spend 6 months in Amazon, but he eventually spends 12 years in Amazon. Now this guy goes back and traces the journey of his mentor. Bollywood has destroyed Marathi industry. Don't get ample amount of screens because of Bollywood's monopoly of theaters. Rohit is the best. He does 4-hour live streams. Yeah, that's true. Stephen King is the best horror writer. Period. His best work are Pet, Cemetery, Misery, Green Mile, and The Stand. No, because you have strongly recommended his the audiobook. I might go for it. Even though I don't do audiobooks. I don't know. I don't read or listen to fiction, but maybe I'll go for that. So yeah, One River is that. Pet Cemetery, right? I was. So then there is The World Without Us, which is basically a thought experiment, right? If humans disappear overnight, how would Earth? I'm not enjoying it, learning a lot. You are. I haven't gone that long yet. It's 12:30 a.m. in India. Yes. What number of screens Marathi will get so many houses because Marathi content is very strong. That's true. Mind-bending movies. I think there is no mind. There's not a movie that is more mind-bending than Tenet, I guess. Or maybe Tenet is not mind-bending at all because it all goes over your head, right? As a film adaptation, that's very good. Green Mile also has a film adaptation, yeah. So I've only watched Green Mile, which is good. Doesn't really mean anything as much as you think. We have many languages and every one of the set up. We can work out recommendations for you here. Hmm. Which one is mind blowing? Sorry, Manadu was mind bending. Okay. Hmm. Manadu. Something as simple as Shutter Island was also kind of uh, shock, mind bending, or I mean, after the film ended, I was like, dude, what happened? Even though it's very simple and there is just one mind bending twist. It's not like Tenet or Inception. No one knows what's the movie. Does not know what he made or it's bland labbed up to that because it's Nolan. No, I don't think anybody labbed up. People were expecting it to be this Nolan special, but I have not met one person who has good things to say about Tenet. You look like the main actor from Manado. Who? Me? Let me check. Let me give myself some ego boost. I can imagine getting scared without any horror music or jump scares. Can reading scare us? And the Tenet was poorly received by the critics. It was a commercial failure too. Correct. Manadu, 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 Manadu. Oh, this guy. Slumberson. I hate it, Tenet. Okay. Oh, okay, this guy. Doesn't he look more like doesn't he look more like this guy from Panchayat? I think he looks a lot like him than me. If that guy was a bit more handsome, his features were more chiseled, his face was more chiseled. The Panchayat guy, I think he would have liked looked like him. It's like Groundhog Day. Oh, is it? You look like STR with beard. Hmm. So, yes, Thanos flopped despite no competition on the movie. No, I agree with that. Even though I have not read a horror book, but of the 2 or 3 fiction books that I have read, uh, I only remember Dan Brown books. Books are a wholly different feel. I'm talking about fictional books. I have read very few, but when you read a fiction book, you're like, why did I watch? Why did I even watch the film based on this book? The Haunting of Hill House and The Haunting of are the best horror web series on Netflix. You will love it. Stephen King's web series. I've watched one of these, I think, and also this one. Talking of web series, Archive 81. So yeah, I can vouch for that because I've read Da Vinci Code, and I was blown. I had watched Da Vinci Code film back in 2006. Yeah. Shutter Island. Bollywood doesn't have any good side except me. 40 years ago, Bensilo del Tiro. I've been told so many names have been thrown at me that I look like him, and that for the first few weeks it was this guy William Butcher from Boys, but now you guys are coming up with these new names. Oh, he's Benicio del Toro, the Sicario guy, and many other films. I look like him? I don't think I look like him. But I don't know. Maybe you feel that way. Uh, uh, I'm super confused right now. I keep forgetting who I was talking to, what I was talking about. And just bland for the lack of a better word. So I've said it before, guys. What do you think of Dimple Kapadia's performance in Tenet? I thought she was great. Raina Del Toro. Raina Del Toro. No, dude, I do not look like him at all. I've watched several of his films. I have never felt like, okay, this guy looks like me. I've never felt that. I can still like identify when people say William Butcher of the boys looks like me, but not this guy. Not this guy. Uh, so I was talking about Da Vinci Code. I watched that film in about you look like actor Arjun. Oh man, so many names. Who's Arjun now? Arjun is a very common name, dude. Tell me, Churuli is the best. Yes. Okay, which the Churuli is very similar to a web series uh, on Netflix. Vortex, Suzuli the Vortex or something. You should watch some. Yeah, Pops and Bifer. Also, both of you. You should get into some mainstream Bollywood too, from Gentleman. Uh, what? Arjun. Arjun from Gentleman. Okay, I did not see the last comment. Guys, okay, one thing I need to call it out. So if you're talking of, oh man, okay, sorry. So okay, guys, one call out. There's a dollar button somewhere on your window. You can click it, and you can just pay me, and your comment will display for. Yeah, I read that. I'll just answer it. Your comment will display for a much longer duration, maybe a minute or 2 or 3 minutes, depending on how much you pay. The more you pay, it will be displayed, like it will be displayed in big bold green background. So just to let you know, so you can make that payment out of generosity, or to make your comment appear for a longer duration. So yeah, please go ahead and do that. I would You will have my gratitude for the next 20 years. Yeah, for the next 20 years you'll have my gratitude. I don't know what you are going to do with that gratitude, but you will have it. So yeah, if that's comforting to know, please hit that rupee button or dollar button. Never mind. So let's get back to the chat. Yeah, like Thanos said, Prashant Neel maybe does not have this huge career. So yeah, maybe unfair comparison. But favorite director. So Rajodhan, I've kind of just started watching films from South of India. I'm mostly a Hollywood and Bollywood movie buff. Even Bollywood I have not been watching from last 15 years. I watch barely 3 or 4 Bollywood films a year, and this has been the case since 2007 or 8, when I just got sick of Hindi films. So so I cannot. So my favorite director would be Raj Kapoor. That's why I'll go back to the 50s. He is my favorite director. Apart from that, from the current lot in Bollywood, I like Zoya Akhtar. I think every movie Heat again. The restaurant scene is just the greatest bit of screen acting. You can hope to watch dinner and eat up the screen. Best director is Sukumar. Yeah. Uh, even though I like De Niro, generally I like him more than Pacino. But I think when I watched that film the last time, I think in that scene I thought that Pacino kind of, uh, to to a little extent, I thought he overshadowed De Niro. But then that's how their acting styles are. Al Pacino is out there, He's always talking and talking and talking, and De Niro is more of a reserved type. So maybe that's why I felt that way, that he overshadowed De Niro. But yeah, overall, it's a masterclass in acting. Sukumar has a unique style of filmmaking. Karthik is a good movie to watch. I thought it will be mediocre, but it was good. Yeah, that's those are the expectations that I had. But everybody is raving about it, so it must be good. So there's this show from something the Vortex. Rings of Power looks pretty good. I read all Middle Earth. Who are people just hating rings so much unnecessarily? Hmm. Yeah, Dinner is in his pomp is a better actor. Yeah, yeah. I agree. No, there is very little to choose between the two though. Lokesh, yeah, he makes entertaining films. Lokesh. Sujal the Vortex. Yeah, I was looking for this, but I just cannot find it in my watch list for some reason. Yes, how is it? Has anybody watched this? Sujal the Vortex, and what language is it in? Sujal the Vortex or Vortex. No, I don't. I don't watch animes. Sometimes I even forget what they are called. Animes. Yeah, sorry. No, I don't. I don't. I don't watch animes. I watch very little comedy. I'm mostly into Darshan from India and Kapil Sharma. I mean, movies. In movies, I'm mostly into traditional comedies. Priya Darshan, then this guy, Rishikesh Mukherjee, and all of that. Yeah, yeah. No, no. So they have evolved a lot. Animes beyond cartoons. Underrated actor, especially his dramatic, never got the attention he deserved. I feel. But a lot of people do acknowledge that he did amazing work as far as the dramatic roles are concerned. He also did amazing in that. But yeah, obviously not. He's not as known for that. Change your. Yeah, I've been recommended that film, Attack on Titan. Views on 2.0. 2.0 what? Robot 2.0? I've Tarak Mehta was like the best Indian TV show after Ramayan. Yeah, my family still watches it, and sometimes even I watch it. So yeah, I don't hate it. Rohit Shetty in masala movies, they are entertaining. I don't like Rohit Shetty films. I only liked his first film. Not it was not his first film. His first Golmaal film. I thought that was funny, but after that I have not. I have stopped watching his films altogether. But whatever I have watched of him post Golmaal, I have not liked. Yeah, Robot 2.0. Not watched. I did not like the trailer. Recent Filmfare Awards winners happened this Sunday. I did not even read the winners. It just some pictures appeared on social media like Ranveer Singh won for 83 Best Actor, and I think Kriti Sanon has won Best Actress. That may have been for Mimi, right? That was the name. So I haven't seen Mimi, but people, yeah, I know they happened because I read about it on social media, but yeah, I'm not followed. I just know from some. I just know about the best actor actress, and I mean, I've stopped caring about Filmfare Awards. I don't know since when, like 10 years, 15 years. They are, and I don't. They have no reputation left, right? Or very bad reputation. So yeah. So I'm not even outraged if some movie or some actor won over some other deserving actor. That happens in filmfare. What is your favorite? If 2.5 became or the 3 or 4 comments appear all of a sudden. Yeah, alternate movie industry in North. That's a great idea. There are though, but they are not as popular. But I think you mean alternate industry that can be as big as Bollywood. Yeah, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. Yeah. Uh, Even though Bollywood is kind of sort of divided right now. Anyways, there is no Oscar. I mean, national awards are considered closer. One Piece right now started with Dragon Ball and Pokemon. National award are considered actually the Oscars, not Filmfare. I think everybody even people who have won 10 Filmfare awards for Best Actor, they are also like really wanting to win at least one national award. So a national award is probably the closest thing that we have to Oscars, and they have a better reputation. Obviously, there is a lot of politics that happens with national awards, that is undeniable, but they still have a far better reputation than Filmfare and IFA and Screen Awards and all of these. But no, Ranveer Singh did not deserve that award. I think 83 did not deserve any award. 83 was a very mediocre film. I don't even know why they made that film. Somebody should have just made. What are your thoughts on 83, the film? I thought somebody should have just made a documentary, like there are already. Who deserves it then? I don't know who deserves it, but I have watched 83 and he did not deserve it. He was not bad. Who deserves it? Andy, you know, I don't watch more than 3 4 films a year, so I don't even know. I have no idea who deserves it because I have not watched films. So there are 5 films that get nominated for best films, right? I have not even watched 5 films. So how do I tell you? Yeah, it was super boring. It was cliche. It was the most cliche sports films I have ever seen. I am sick of biography myself. Rajwardhan, one age you should go. I'm sick of biography. I don't know why they make biopics anymore. There are very few biopics that are good. Uh, like Moneyball. Beat 83 is mediocre. 83, I don't know why I don't know why even they made that film. Dude, make a documentary instead. Nobody needed that film. Why does that film exist? I don't understand why. Like, what was the point of making 83? Did you tell us something that we did not know? Was there some internal politics that we did not know that we saw in the film and we liked? There's nothing, there is no controversy. Everybody is a saint in that film. Everybody is ready to die for the country in this team of 11. So I don't understand, like, what was the point of making that film? Yeah, it's a Kapil Dev film, but it's also not a Kapil Dev film. It's because no, it's not his biopic. We know nothing like about. As far as I remember, I don't think they showed his youth or his bachpan, or even if they did, that was probably for 5 minutes or something. I don't remember that. But no, that 0 point. That 83 is the most pointless movie made in last 10 years, I think. I don't know why. Like, why does that film exist? I would love to watch a doc. I have watched documentaries of 83 World Cup when I was a kid, back in the 90s. I would have loved to watch a fresh take, like the Sachin documentary. I still get I think I have Sachin's documentary, Tendulkar's documentary. My favorite Marvel film, I will get to that. I'm not into baseball. Andy, do you think I'm that westernized that I'm into baseball? I know shit about baseball. But that was the point of the film, right? You do not have to know about baseball because it was not about baseball. It was about strategy. Like, it was about all the Mr. Civil War. You like Civil War? I don't like Civil War. Will RRR get an Oscar? I think RRR only has a chance if it gets nominated in main categories. If it gets sent from India for the foreign film category, no. But thanks to RRR, let's hope so. I've forgotten at least 5 comments that appeared in between. Guys, I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm being honest right now. But please, if you want your comment to stay, yes. What's your favorite Marvel film? Just see if you can pay. Marvel film. I think my Marvel film. The best Marvel film would be one between Endgame or Infinity Wars. I think. Jogi. I would like to watch that film. I don't know who is making it though. Winter Soldier, I liked. Yeah, I Civil War. So Civil War is. I'll tell you something about Civil War. Praddy, when I watched it for the first time, I thought I liked it, and then I watched it with my wife. I took her to movie hall. I said, "This is a great movie." I have. Those were the longest 2.5 hours of my life. I was like, why? What is it about this film that I loved so much? It, and that opinion holds. I've tried to revisit it again. No, I do not like. But Winter Soldier is a pretty solid film. Pretty solid. Even on repeat watch, you can enjoy that film. I think the same directors, right? Russo brothers. It was pretty good for Marvel film. Yeah, it was a very espionage sort of film. Uh, but I think my favorite would be one between. What's wrong in Civil War? Dude, that's very hard to tell. I mean, it's a 6-year-old film. I think except for the airport scene and then the climax scene when Iron Man is fighting these two people. When I was watching the film, I remember this feeling when I was watching the film with my wife, revisiting the film. I was like, Cobra next week? I don't know. I was like, dude, just get to that scene already. Get to the airport scene. I almost slept in the movie hall while watching Civil War. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not exaggerating, but I almost slept. I was like, why? The whole thing was super draggy. So when that airport scene happened, I was like, okay, good. Now just get to the climax. Please get to the climax. I do not want to watch this. I was getting so intensely bored watching Civil War. Cobra is disappointing. Has anybody watched Serial Killer? Have you watched Cobra? And welcome back. That fighting sequence on bike in Winter Soldier, yes, for sure. Uh, what's your favorite DC film though? And since let's say Nolan's Dark Knight. And I'll tell you a funny fact about myself. So I was never Civil is nowhere near the comic book Civil War. What? Joker. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you said that name. Well, I did not get that your comment. Civil War is nowhere near the comic book. Oh, the comic book. They are going to chop 30 minutes of the film and release it in. Yeah, that's sad. Joker. I know there are a lot of cinephiles. I'll call them cinephiles and movie critics who think Joker is a very mediocre film. I don't know why people don't like Joker. There are a lot of people who do not like Joker, and I don't understand why. Like people who watch serious stuff. Yeah, I finally understood that you're talking about the comic book. Hmm. So I'll tell you something about myself. I hate Zack Snyder except his 300. You hate Zack Snyder? No, I think I like his films. I think Man of Steel is sometimes like over glorified, but I think like the rest of his films. Aparichit according to reviews. Oh, okay. Trying to recreate that. But I think I like his films. His Snyder Cut Justice League was good. Batman vs Superman. Dark Take on King of Comedy. Right. Yeah, you hated Joker. I love Joker. So and in the hall that I went to, they gave Joker the standing ovation. In India in Gurgaon. It was crazy fun. I love that film. And obviously, Joaquin Phoenix is great, but I wouldn't say that that's the only thing. That's the only great thing about the film. I like the overall product a lot. Overall product a lot. Product. I like the overall product a lot. Except Sucker Punch and Watchmen, I don't know what Snyder Cut thought though. The rest also so Cobra. Boys is the best political star ever made on earth. Boys is incredible. Incredible show. Yeah, that's probably the best. Political satire, super hero movie satire. Joker is great. Dark Knight, obviously. Andy and Anirudh don't like Dark Knight a lot. You guys don't even like Joker a lot. So yeah, we won't get along, I guess. Then you and I. Uh, mm, yeah. Uh, fans were upset. Comic book fans are upset about all films. There should be that level of freedom to make thoughts on She-Hulk. Uh, people will people will get offended in India if they tried Boys in India. You know, Joker is a great, fine movie, but overhyped. I know. So my what did you write? Sorry, thoughts on She-Hulk. Not watched it. So I'm done with Marvel. I'm only watching old Marvel, like familiar Marvel heroes. I Spider-Man, Marvel. I'm done with new. I have not watched. At the last Marvel thing I watched was two things: Loki, and then that WandaVision show, web series. That's it. Karan Johar comments on KGF was a joke. What was the comment? Oh, so that thing that if it gets made in Bollywood, then yeah. And now they are coming with some new show, Wonder Man. I saw it on Facebook and I commented on that post. I guess it was Rotten Tomatoes or something. I said, Wonder Man? Like, how many superheroes do Marvel and DC have? And, like, how do fans even keep track of them? I did not know even Wonder Man is a thing. Gave MCU, my last thing was also Loki. Yeah. Yeah. No, but you should watch WandaVision. It's a great show. Shang-Chi was so good. I have not watched Shang-Chi. Karan Johar hates Hindi. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, let's. Yeah. He said if it gets made in Bollywood, it would be trash like when his Bollywood made a film close to KGF. Watched. Yeah. No, but he's right because Bollywood film critics, they are also a toxic lot, or they are. He's right. If KGF was made in Bollywood, I can also imagine the kind of reviews it would have gotten. Falcon Winter Soldier. I watched the first episode. I thought it was pretty thin on I don't know, plot maybe, but I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Mm. But when has Bollywood made a film close to KGF? I don't know, man. Maybe it has not. I've not even watched KGF, so I cannot comment. Yeah. War. Anirudh here likes War a lot. Anirudh also thinks War is better than RRR. So you guys can just burn him at the stake. Just direct all the hate you have for Karan Johar at Anirudh. Anirudh thinks War is better than RRR. Were illogical. No, I don't think his comments were illogical. Seriously, Mr. Nokia, Acha, you're reacting on my Anirudh comment. Yeah, that's he likes it more than RRR. Yeah, fight him. He's a Karan Johar agent. Even though War has nothing to do with Karan Johar, it's an Aditya Chopra film, I think. Yeah, but still, same thing, same difference. I mean, Yash Raj film, directed by Siddharth Anand. Why am I getting all these? So he is a Yash Raj agent. He has been paid to come to my live session and brainwash you guys. Anybody watches the Premier League? No. PS1 will be hit. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to PS1. Bollywood spy more than Tiger and Hrithik. I like Kangna and Hrithik War. Kangna is something else, man. Yeah, I don't watch Premier League, man. So one sport like which India does not play a lot. India has not made a lot of progress in is lawn tennis. I mean, there are like handful of Indian players. So I have been watching lawn tennis since 1990 or 91. When I was 5 or 6. Jhansi Lakshmi Bai versus Akbar. You're asking about the real figures? There's no comparison. And one was a ruler, one was a freedom fighter. Kangna versus Hrithik, man. Hrithik. I mean, it was except for the leftists, because back in that time in 2017, Kangna was a goddess to leftists, to liberals, if you remember. Nadal been has been since his first Roland Garros. Yeah. So and he has broken his record also, Federer's. So the first player that I was a fan of was Agassi, Andre Agassi. When I actually have a vivid memory of watching my first ever lawn tennis match, Andre Agassi versus Boris Becker. Boris Becker won that match. So I've been a fan of Agassi since then, since I was like 5 or 6. And then India, and my brother has been a fan of Stefan Edberg. I mean, Jhansi Lakshmi Gangna versus Ritik. Oh, we're talking about films. Mine was Goran Vansky and Andre Agassi. Yeah. Oh, that was your first match. Yeah, that match is also it's like heartbreaking for the result. Like everybody, not everybody, but yeah, Goran was kind of. I think I was rooting for Goran, and I had read his story somewhere. I don't know, but for a change, I was rooting for Goran Ivanovic, and he lost that match. But thankfully, he finally won Wimbledon in 2001 or 2, the year before Federer's first Wimbledon. He won. I don't know, 2001 or 2. I think he defeated Patrick Rafter, right? Uh, but yeah, so we used to watch matches. Jim Courier, Stephen Edberg, Pete Sampras, this Michael Chin. You look good with beard. Thank you, Cyril Clare. Thank you so much. You are Vikramaditya Raj, right? I know your. I remember your name. You should have appreciated because I do not remember names. Vikramaditya, right? Thank you, Vikram. But you haven't seen me without beard, right? So Michael Chin, Jim Courier, those are some names. Your you were Chaya from last session. Then who was Vikram? Watch Shang-Chi, thank me later. Yeah, yeah. I know. So there is. I have a ex-manager. Is most overhyped and overrated director. That's not an unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion is that he's good. Funny name. Goran was the crowd favorite. His last time at the Grass Grand Slam enters an unseeded wild card. Yes. 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 Best story of redemption. I even, what is your ID of Insta? Rohit Raina underscore hustling. If you go to any of my videos on the channel, you will find my Insta handle in the description. But anyways, Rohit Raina underscore hustling. HUSTLING. So Andy, it is by no means an unpopular opinion. Unpopular opinion is that I like Zack Snyder. That is the unpopular opinion. Zack Snyder is only rated highly by his fans, a lot of which are also toxic, but he's mostly hated. Chaya signing off. Bye. Okay, bye Chaya. You came online for like a few minutes. Who was Vikramaditya then? I don't know, man. Anyways, Zack Snyder. Yeah. What do you guys think of Zack Snyder? Rajvardhan says he only liked 300. What others think of him? Thank you, Rajvardhan. This is my channel, no? What do you mean by please review? This is my channel. I think you are confused with Legend Martini. That is me. Why world thinks Zack Snyder is like, and Sanjay Bhansali is actually Rohit Shetty. Who thinks that? I don't think anybody thinks that, Andy. I think you're mistaking few people's opinions of you like his darkness. You mean Zack Snyder? Yeah, I dig his dark themes in his movies. No, that's nobody thinks that. People like critics hate him, fans hate him. He's mocked, dude. Zack Snyder is probably the most mocked director of all time, not the most overrated. He's probably the most mocked director of all time. So yeah, Rajvardhan, this is my channel. I own it. Don't get confused by Legend Martini. That is my website only. I just wanted it to have some connection with the channel. Bro, whole world thinks he's a great director. 200 million because he's still okay. Michael Bay. Zack Snyder is overhyped. Zack Snyder is not overhyped. He's not considered a good director. People, please. Okay, Michael Bay, right? Do you think Michael Bay is considered is rated highly? Yes, Andy. I'm asking your question in advance. Do you think Michael Bay is considered a good director, a highly rated director? And you compared Zack Snyder with Rohit Shetty. Rohit Shetty, do you think Rohit Shetty makes cheap films? That's it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Michael Bay gets huge budgets. Rohit Shetty gets huge budgets. I do not like Rohit Shetty films. Michael Bay is a shitty director, except for his one or two films lately. But they get huge budgets. It has nothing to do with quality. These are people who make big budget films, and some of them have earned shitloads of money. That's why they get big budgets. Good directors don't get big budgets. Like, everybody is not SS Rajamouli. Big budget means this is a director who makes event films, who makes way larger than life films. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the quality of the director. But yeah, I think I disagree with everybody right now. I think he is a good director. Andy, where did you hear it from? Taika Waititi. I think he was thank to like thank you God that he was not allowed his version of Thor: Love and Thunder, because it was already shitty. There were so many. It was reduced to a comedy, and I've heard Andy, his fans think so, but nobody else thinks. I'm telling you. Has anybody heard from anybody that Zack Snyder and Martin Scorsese and art film directors, these names are taken in the same bracket? Has anybody, Praddy, have you heard it? Rajvardhan, anybody? Have you guys ever heard of this theory that Zack Snyder is considered in the same league as Martin Scorsese? Yes, and they are never put in the same sentence. Andy, I think it's just you, man. It's just you. It's just you. I have never. I like Zack Snyder, but even I am telling you, I have never, ever read anybody compare Zack Snyder to Martin Scorsese. You are mistaken. Anyway, so I was talking about Taika Waititi. I hate Taika Waititi. He has he has reduced superhero films to I don't know what he thinks he is making. So I disagree with you there, Rajvardhan, wholeheartedly. I think Ragnarok was still good, but Love and Thunder, you should come live one day before public holidays. I have to wake up early tomorrow office. You should come to live more often. I come live more often. Serial killer. Did you follow me on Twitter? I did not get any notification. Just tell me quickly. Did you follow me on Twitter? Guys, follow me on Twitter. Rohit Raina underscore uh, hustling HUSTLING. Or you can go to any of my videos. The first video or the second video, will see my Insta handle. Please follow and let me know. Please, you can see my handle in the description of those videos. Just click on the description and you'll see my handle. Please follow me. And Chaya, before you go, you can just make a payment. Anything you choose, 100 rupees, 10,000 rupees, whatever, whichever amount you choose. Yeah, I'm saying it with a straight face, but I'm actually begging you guys. So please make some payment. Somebody make some payment. Better than Cameron, Spielberg, Polanski, Woody Allen, Tarantino. Yeah, for sure. Better than all these names. But I won't take some of these names in the same sentence. Cameron, Woody Allen, maybe I will some other day. I hope you understand. I don't understand. It's one of the best work, and then talk about Zach. Dawn of the Dead, I found it entertaining, but I think his best film is Batman vs Superman, which Anirudh also likes. Am I right, Anirudh? If you are online, I was talking about payment. Oh, okay, yeah. No, I was just kidding about it. I was just joking. I mean, you can make it. I'm not joking about but that's okay. But follow me on Instagram. Sorry, I'm broke. Yeah, yeah. I think all you guys are so young, so I feel guilty that I have to ask for payment. Yeah, his fan base is toxic. I will not argue that statement. So yeah, but except for his fan base, there is nobody else who compares him with him. Martin Scorsese. Yeah, I do not like Man of Steel a lot. I think I may have to revisit that film. But Batman vs Superman is lit. Is also probably the most hated superhero movie of all time. But I love that film. Chalo, good. We agree on Batman vs Superman. Anirudh. Very different films, no, very different. Civil War and Batman vs Superman, they have nothing in common. Nothing in common at all. Except for this idea, two superheroes clashing. That's it. The idea is the idea is overlapping. Otherwise, there is nothing in common. I know BVS's reputation. BVS is I just said it right. BVS is probably the most hated superhero films of all time. Deadly combination for sure. But even Hans Zimmer, Mr. Nokia, even Hans Zimmer hated Batman vs Superman. Do you know that? And what is your name, Mr. Nokia, please? But yeah, but even Hans Zimmer hated Batman vs Superman. He said it very publicly. Hmm. Correct. Correct. Serpent Society. Yeah, Praddy. Right. Same with me. I prefer. That's why I hate Thor so much, and that's why I always prefer DC over Marvel. I like darker stuff. Mokshangna. Okay, Mokshangna. That's quite a unique name. After hearing BVS announcement, they changed it to Civil War. Okay, nice bit of trivia. So Mokshangna, what I was saying something to you on your comment. I said something to you. I don't know what it was, but yeah, Nokia is better. No, no. Nokia is probably easier to remember, but the name is, you have a beautiful name, Mokshangana. Why there is no Indian superhero in MCU and DC? Pakistani superhero is also there. Yes, about Hans. So yeah, you can Google this. Hans Zimmer gave some interview after BVS release. He's like, this is too dull and dark a film. That's what Hans Zimmer said. It was too. He said something of that effect. Like it was unnecessarily dark. And he also said that this is my last superhero film. I'm not going to give background score for any superhero film after Batman vs Superman. So he made strong statements. Yes. Uh, why is there no Indian superhero? Who? Correct. Hindu phobia. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. Who knows? No, yeah, but it would have been great if there was some Indian actor. His Wonder Woman theme is just lit, yes, for sure. Uh, because he said BVS is his last film. That's why Wonder Woman first, the score for that film was given by somebody else, and he made some changes to the Hans Zimmer Wonder Woman theme. I forgot his name. Who was that guy? But yeah. But yeah, he's so operatic and such a wonderful composer. So I was saying, about some interesting fact because we were talking about DC Marvel. Because it's slated to DC and Marvel. So I and my brother have grown up not watching cartoons and serials. Okay. Uh, I'll- Tina Gauss, not watching cartoons, reading books, comic books, uh, anything. Like my brother and I, that's how our parents have raised us. I don't know why. Hollywood even make an Indian superhero. Why would monoistic Christian industry? That makes sense. But he's saying that they have a Pakistani superhero, then why not Indians? So we were always like right from when we were kids, we were watching these heavy drama Indian soaps or films and all of that. Because my father would always make fun of us, like whenever we were trying to watch a cartoon, and he'd be like, are you kids? Even if I was a 5 year old, he would tell me, are you a kid? You're watching cartoon. So we've never watched cartoons. So I never had a thing for. So as I grew up, I never had a thing for superhero films. I always stayed away from superhero films. I hated the idea of watching a superhero film. Found them very. I also did not like larger than life action images. You know, where people were jumping from one building to another. I hated that. But then I watched. So here's the interesting fact. I have seen Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy in reverse. Dark Knight Rises is the first film that I watched. Then I watched Dark Knight, and then I watched Batman Begins. Hmm. Okay, that's interesting. Anirudh. Hmm. Yeah. Time travel. Looper is my favorite time travel movie, I think. So yeah, I watched it in reverse, and then I started watching superhero films. Then I watched Avengers, and I also liked that. So I was 25 by 26 or 25 by then. So yeah, 26. I think I agree with Anirudh. Time travel Looper. Has anybody watched Looper here? I cannot think of many time travel movies right now. There is Looper. There is the Time Traveler's Wife, which is basically a drama. I think there is also a TV show now, Time Traveler's Wife, if I'm not mistaken. So Looper is my favorite. What else? Predestination. Oh, of course, Predestination. Who doesn't like that film? But he's a Pakistani Muslim. Hmm. Yeah, we were just talking about this guy with Zing Zong, who I think is offline now. Uh, so 24 by Surya, so Edge of the Seat, Hot Tub Time Machine, Looper, Back to the Future. Yeah, I totally forgot about the classics. Yeah, I'm yet to watch Back to the Future. I'm sorry, but yeah, Hot Tub Time Machine for sure. Then there is Predestination, I said. Then there is the Tom Cruise film also. Yes, so yeah, Anirudh, you talked about favorite Tom Cruise movie post Mission Impossible. So this Tom Cruise movie, this with Emily Blunt, with the tagline is "Live, Die, Repeat." What is that film? What is that called? That film is called Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow. Yeah, that's also, it is a time travel movie. So yeah, it's good. Yes, Edge of Tomorrow. That's good. Vimalverse. Yeah, yeah. They already have about 5 actors for Vimalverse. Ajay Devgan, Akshay Kumar, Shah Rukh Khan, Amitabh Bachchan, and Ranveer Singh. I know they're doing a different brand, but then not a wholly different thing. How much is the charge? Endgame. What is the charge on my phone? 21%. Endgame. Yeah, of course. But Endgame, Johnny is not Van Helsing character. Hmm. But Dev Patel has made quite a name in Hollywood. He gets to do some amazing films, right? He has done some really good work in Hollywood. To begin with, after Slumdog, I think no Marigold Hotel वगैरह तो चल ठीक है. Those were very like films based in India. But there is a show around Media House. It's a very popular show. He was in there. Then he has done that film called Lion, which was he was nominated for. Dev Patel was nominated in the Best Actor category. Man, that is huge. I mean, obviously he's not Indian, but still it's kind of a big deal. So and he has that film on mathematician. Yeah. The Man Who Knew Infinity, and David Cronenberg. He's also in there, which I've heard is a really good film. Though the Man Who Knew Infinity also has that guy, right? Uh, I don't know his name, but yeah, the guy who was Alfred Chappie. He was in Chappie. I don't know. I don't know if he was in Chappie. Uh, what are you asking though? Oh no, that one. Sorry, Jeremy Irons. Thank you so much. He is in that film. Everything, everywhere, all at once versus RRR. I don't think without any investment, Hollywood never show India in a good way, right? Yeah, I don't know. I have not seen Chappie. Okay, so I had no idea that he was in Chappie also. So yeah, that's true, Rajvardhan. There has to be some Indian investment, or somebody like SS Rajamouli may have generated interest in Indian actors. So who knows? If any Indian actors gets hired for a big important Hollywood role, I think I would give that credit to SS Rajamouli for sure. But uh, Jeremy Irons. No, sorry, I was talking about Dev Patel. Dev Patel has his latest film, which is quite interesting. It was a visual feast. Then you should buy MCU for sure. That's a great idea. That's a great Adani, Ambani. I think they can afford, right? It is Ambani can. Just buy MCU and then throw all the white and the black actors out. Just hire Indian guys. Yeah. No, but I think I've said it previously. Irfan Khan could not achieve the kind of success he deserved in Hollywood. What has he done? Life of Pi, he was to promote ZHGO to the whole world. Life of Pi, I don't think he's pretty fine. Then Jurassic World. Yeah, but what was that role in Amazing Spider-Man? People don't even remember that. So no. Sorry. I think Aishwarya Rai has made more name in Hollywood than Irfan Khan. I'm sorry, that's a fact. Irfan Khan, Green Knight. Thank you so much. Ah, Green Knight. Yes, Green Knight. It's thematically it's dark, complex, though it appears to be a very straightforward film, and it's a visual and auditory. What is the word? It's a feast to eyes and to ears. Priyanka Chopra is also overrated for her success. Yes, yes, Green Knight is special. So that's what I'm saying. So he's not an Indian, but yeah, he is this brown actor, brown Hindu actor. But Mindy Kaling Cringy, what is? I forgot who this person is. I know, but I forgot. Acha, is that Priyanka Chopra's character's name in Quantico? I've never seen Quantico, never wanted to. Is that who Mindy Kalingas? Because I've read that name before, but I cannot recall. It's a visual wonder, yeah. Acha, from Office. Mindy Kaling is that person from The Office, that actor. Yes, sorry. Green Knight got zero nominations. Aditi. No, Mindy Kaling is an actor and a writer in the American version of the. Yes, yes, I know that brown woman. No, I got it. Who she is? Sorry, bad guess on my part. No, I live in Delhi. I am a Kashmiri, but Delhi. Yeah, yeah, I know now. I know now. Yeah, she even has a very funny scene when she's. I think she's being interviewed by this guy, the main guy, the hero guy, about some promotion or something that I don't know. I make my team work hard or something like that, and then he says, "No, I'm a good manager. I'm a good manager. So you can promote me or something." And then he says, "But are you? I manage my team well." And then he says, "But are you not the only person in your team?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm hard to manage." Never mind. No, but he's good. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, but Green Knight, I thought it was nominated. Nadi Mark massacre case reporting. I don't have a take on it right now because I can barely keep track of what is happening. Let me try to jog my memory. It is your birthday. Whose birthday? Yeah, he's better. He's better. Lion was Slumdog was his first film, so I won't even put it in the same league. I won't even put it in the same. Slumdog was just the beginnings, but compared to Lion, hard to tell. He was great in Lion. He was really good in Lion. Episode of about Kelly's birthday. Oh, right. Okay. Right. You were talking about this one, which was shown like incident in Kashmir Files. Nadi Mag, yeah. It's good that they are reopening it. Isn't a real name? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. What is a real name though? Okay, I did not know about the reopening of the case. There will be a hearing. I have a big fact myth about Indian Hollywood actors. Is it true that Sharda Peeth University called as Shaitan ki Gufa in Kashmir now? No, I don't know about that. Yeah. Yeah, but then they should get those witnesses. I mean, sometimes cases get reopened, but they don't have witnesses, willing witnesses. So if they get witnesses that are brave enough to give their testimonies, then yeah. But I doubt if that's gonna happen. Uh, Modern temple called Shaitan Gufa in Haider movie. There were two universities in Kashmir. No, I don't know about Shaitan wala part. Uh, uh, I don't remember. See, all I remember now of Haider is that it was a good take on Shakespeare, but as a film, it was propaganda from one scene to the next till the very last scene. So I was kind of I watched Haider in a very outraged state. Okay. Yeah, so I watched it in a very outraged state. There were too many offensive things. Because I am a Kashmiri myself, because I've seen part of it. There were things that I was so engrossed uh, in outrage, that there were a lot of things that I just ignored. So I do not remember anything from that film. So yeah, no opinions. Heather. Heather is the best representation of how liberals have how liberals twist the narrative to suit this left ideology. It's the best example. No other film has been so obvious in its politics, in its bias. Yeah, no, but you're talking about Nadimag massacre. That did not happen in 1990 though. That did not. That was a 2003 thing. Mission Kashmir. Mission Kashmir was an entertaining film about a father son, Sotela father son. It was never actually a big. I like Mission Kashmir. First of all, I want to say I like Mission Kashmir as a film. Dev Patel, Priyanka Chopra. Priyanka Chopra is not a full-time actor. I mean, all right, she's married to Nick Jonas, but she's not a full-time Indian actor, full-time actor in Hollywood. Like what has she done, except for Baywatch and Quantico? Has she done anything else? I don't know. And there was some guest appearance, some cameo in one of the films. Currently now, yes. Have you seen 777 Charlie? I've heard it's a good film. I'm not into dogs and pets, so I don't know. Yeah. So she's not full time Hollywood. That's not the definition of full time Hollywood, right? Just because she's not doing Bollywood. Though she has done Bollywood. She did this film with Farhan Akhtar and that Kashmiri girl from Dangal, who quit her career because her iman does not allow acting. But yeah, you were talking about. That's what you were talking about, Aditi, right? And the joke being this case reopened, but it's not that old. It's 18 years. Is the only Indian origin actor in Hollywood to have Hindu name yes, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking. He is by far the most successful actor with Indian origins with a Hindu name, or howsoever you want to put it. I mean, he gets roles that Marigold Hotel and all, but after that, even if he's playing this Indian guy, Indian orphan in Lion, but it's still very much out and out Hollywood film. It's a very serious drama. The most successful Indian origin actor is Krishna Pandit. Sorry, Ben Kingsley. Yeah. I don't think he's even Ali Fazal, he did one film, dude. I mean, one full-fledged film. I won't call him successful. Nobody likes that film. That film got terrible reviews. The one he did with Judi Dench, right? Nobody takes. I don't think anybody knows Ali Fazal outside of the people who hired him for that film. Until it's a hearing, 1990 तो उनके लिए बहुत पुराना हो गया है, unless it's terrorist hearing at 2 a.m. नहीं, I was talking about the Nadimag massacre because that happened in 2003. I did not come to know about it in 2003, but when we were watching Kashmir Files, my parents told me that this thing did not happen in 1990. This happened relatively recently, in 2003 or 4. That's how I remembered it. They remembered it. But yeah. So it's not too late, I think. For Nadimag massacre, justice, it's not too late. But I don't think anything's gonna happen because everybody is scared for their lives. So it's not going to move an inch, I think. I watched Oscar winner Gandhi movie. I was laughing dead at the time because it was his biggest propaganda I've ever seen. When did you watch it? Actually, I knew before Kashmir Files, and glad they showed Benazir Bhutto spewing venom. In Kashmir, yeah. They showed Kashmir. They showed Benazir Bhutto spewing venom even in that film, Shikara, which I think I'm the only person on earth who likes that film. But yeah, they showed her spewing venom in that film too, Shikara. But yeah, Mission Kashmir is, as a film, it's quite entertaining. I think it has aged well. I watched it recently too, revisited it recently. I think it has aged well, but it's barely a Kashmir film. Only the Indian version turned politician, Kalpesh Suresh Modi. Shikara was also propaganda. Sorry, Kalban and Harold Kumar. Yes, he's also kind of successful. I think he was good in that Irfan Khan film. Irfan Khan and Taboo. What was the seventh genocide? Shikara, yeah, I know everybody says it's a propaganda film. I did not. There are one or two things that happen in Shikara, but overall, being a Kashmiri, today is holiday in India. Ganesh Chaturthi. It was a holiday in some parts of India. Not in all parts of India. Not in Delhi where I live. So Shikara had one or two problematic elements, but other than, being a Kashmiri Pandit, I know. Shikara is not a political film. It's the namesake. Yes, I think he was good in namesake. I don't remember who reviewed namesake. Maybe it was our stupid reactions or somebody. They thought he was terrible, Carl Penn. But I don't know. When is Vinayak Chaturthi in Delhi, dude? I have no idea. But I think he was really good in that film. I was not expecting that depth in his performance. So outside of that, I think it's a very good take on what Kashmiri Pandits faced post-migration when they had to overnight leave their homes. No, Aditi, the thing is, it's a take of when people left Kashmir, when Kashmiri Pandits had to leave their homes behind overnight, when they had to literally run from their origins, because we also did that. Thankfully, we did not live as refugees. Because we had backing, but our relatives did, and how they have suffered after migration. That was Shikara. Shikara was not politics. It kept politics away from its proceedings. So if you are going to judge the film based on its politics, which is almost non-existent in Shikara, you are going to find it propaganda. But it was about Kashmiri Pandits, their plight, and I think it did a really good job of that. People say it was a love story. I wholeheartedly, I vehemently, I vastly disagree with that statement. I don't think it was a love story. Anyways, so we have gone through this. I don't know, dude. How do you find namesake? Do you guys like the namesake? I think it was a pretty good film. Shivani Kaul, she's a Kashmiri Pandit. Hmm. So, because we live in Delhi, like we migrated in 1990, like with everybody else, and I don't know if I've told you, like my brother and my father left overnight. They were escorted to a helicopter. They had these guards and all. Why did they show Muslims were not bad in Punjab? But they did not do that, right? Initially they did. Like his friend was shown to be good. What was boring and bland? Kashigara. The namesake was boring and bland. I think I liked it. Initially, his friend is shown as positive, but when they move, then these Muslim people are trying to snatch their homes illegally. They're trying to be nice. They are very fake, and all they want, they're nice to these Kashmiri Pandits only and only because they want their property. Uh, Satish Tikku's friend. Who was Satish Tikku now? See, what I remember is this main lead's friend. He was shown to be a nice guy who plays cricket. Then he becomes a terrorist because his father is killed due to army atrocity, which was a problematic thing. But outside of that, I don't think that it happened in the film. Muslims were shown to be people who are nice to you in your face, but then they are actually after your property. They want to live in your house. They want to make your house their own. That's what they showed in the film. I have no idea why people think that Muslims were shown to be good in Shikara, because that is not what I saw, except for one or two characters, and which is good. I mean, you're not making a completely black and white film. No film should be black and white. So yeah. Anyways, namesake was bland. Kashmir Files is a political film. Kashmir Files is a political film. Shikara is not a political film. It's only and only about the aftermath of migration. There is no theatre in Kashmir. You know, a converted Ayub Pandit, they killed him outside mosque, so he got converting himself. What he got after? So you're talking about the converted guy. Just 10 days back, two Pandit brothers who never left Kashmir, and as far as I know, they had no political affiliations. They had their own seb ka bagan, and they owned that, and they were in their seb ka bagan. Two Pandits. Some guys came with guns and they shot them down. This happened just 10 days ago, or maybe even less. So yeah, but this thing was not blown out of proportion because it happened to Pandits. If it happened to Muslims, then everybody, all the big wigs in Bollywood, for example, would have been up in arms. So yeah, and news channels, even news channels did not show it. Republic Times now. I think maybe they thought there's no ratings. What is your take on separate Jammu from Kashmir? Never really thought about it. Jammu is anyways geographically very different from Kashmir. Like there is zero overlap. I think by now everybody knows that. But 15-20 years ago, people used to think that Jammu and Kashmir तो एक ही हो गया. I don't know. Now I think nobody thinks that way. But yeah, some years back people used to. So I don't know. They are geographically anyways different. So if you separate it, maybe that won't be a good thing because there are so many Kashmiri families living in Kashmir. Oh, sorry, in Jammu. Kashmiri Pandits living in Jammu still, even though their kids have moved to Delhi, to places outside of India or other places in India. And Hindu CM of J&K, You're saying, will there be a Hindu CM in J&K? I don't think that's possible. Of course, there should be one. There is governor there. Let's not do this here. The topics are getting really inflammatory. All it takes is one idiot to spread misinformation. That is also true. Yeah, let's not do that. I don't want somebody to gun me down. Yeah, that's true. Because I'm the one, I'm the face here. Midha07, is this anybody's handle from here? Midha? I opened my laptop to look for something. Now I forgot. Never mind. So yeah. Let's change the topic because anything is blasphemy. Anything is blasphemy. It doesn't have to be blasphemy. If you oppose their politics, that's reason enough. There is no solution for us. Even Marsha and Maratha, Raskars and Nizam do the same thing. Hindus. Yeah. Correct. No, but yeah, let's get back to films. I think that's a far safer topic that also has everybody's interest. Saif Ali Khan is also Nizam and his son named Taimur and Jahangir. That is their personal choice, dude. That is their personal thing. Do you like movies present in 60s frames per second? I mean, I would like to, but are you talking about anything specific? Waiting for Brahmastra. You are waiting for Brahmastra? Rajvardhan? I thought. I'm not actually. Yes, waiting for Brahmastra. Okay. I'm bored. To boycott. Now, that was the first thought that came to my mind. But I thought maybe my local theatre is showing Bahubali. Oh, wow. Because of Ayan Mukherjee. So, Wake Up Sid was great. I have not seen his other film because it looked pretty cliche to me. मुझे रफ्तार पसंद है. I remember that trailer. I watched the trailer for this film. That was Ayan Mukherjee film, right? There is रणबीर कपूर. मुझे रफ्तार पसंद है. मुझे दीवारा सॉन्ग, विच इज़ दैट सॉन्ग. मुझे रफ्तार पसंद है. मुझे समथिंग पसंद है. एंड देयर इज़ दिस चश्मे वाली लड़की. एंड देन देयर इज़ दिस चश्मे वाली लड़की इज़ लाइक, ओहो ये तो इतना एडवेंचरस लड़का है. मैं तो बिल्कुल ही जैन हूँ. अभी फिर ये मुझको कन्वर्ट कर देगा. ये भी मुझे अपने जैसी एडवेंचरस बना देगा. आई वाज लाइक, डूड, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू वॉच दिस फिल्म. यू लाइक दैट फिल्म? But not my thing. Yeah, I know. I understand, Praddy. If you loved Zindagi, then you will love it 100 times. Zindagi Milegi Na Dobara was not a. I think it was different. Based on the trailer, I did not. Zindagi Milegi Dobara was like, it's not like Zindagi Milegi Dobara is a fun watch. I'm not saying it's artistically amazing film, but yeah, it was different. It's like just don't get too stressed about your work and all. It was impractical, but I think it was good. But that is more that there are love stories in that film, and like the hero loves adventure, the heroine is बिचारी सीधी सादी लड़की, but then I don't know, then shit hits the fan, then something sad happens, I guess. Passion. Oh, that's an interesting trivia. I did not know that. Aditi Rao. I'll maybe watch it someday. ये जवानी है दीवानी, but no immediate plans for sure. It's a Bahubali song. Oh right. Okay. Hmm. No, I'll recommending it so strongly. Then I'll probably add it to my watch list for sure. Watch it someday. Why always mockery of Hindu deity? Should most studios stop releasing their movies after theatre? Amir Khan said he likes his movies wait 180 days. Should movie studios stop releasing their movies after the theatrical run? I did not get stop their movies after the. What does that mean? Okay, I'll have to put my phone on charger now. So I'll be speaking without this. What do you do as a job? Yeah, software company. I work in a software company. Not so much online marketing, CMS development. Shit. To OTT, Amir Khan says wait for 6 months. Oh, okay. Yeah, which I don't know, which sounds foolish. Hmm. Blockchain development, right? Great. Who's gonna watch an OTT? I don't know how I'm gonna balance my phone with this. Okay, that's balanced. Balanced, all right. Wow, it has been 164 minutes, almost 3 hours. See you again, Rohit. I have an early day tomorrow. Gotta go to bed. Good night, man. Good night. Friday. What's the day today? Oh, it's midweek. Good night. Last Jedi is a bore movie. Intention of Amir was good, but it's boring. Do a 5 hour live stream. No, not tonight, man. Because it's two. It's about to be two. In 6 minutes, it would be 2 a.m. And I also have. I don't have an early day, but my meetings start by 9:30 a.m. So yeah, I got to wake up before that. See how Pakistanis will watch Lal Singh Chadda. Hmm. Guys, let's end it then because for Pakistanis they make Urdu songs. They make Urdu songs. Yeah, yeah. पता है. I was happy about one thing with Lal Singh Chadda that they got Sonu Nigam back. Or will Indian origin actors become famous in Hollywood but Hindu name current work culture in USA? Who knows? What is my next movie review? So there are a bunch of Malayalam films that I have watched recently. I have reviewed none of them. Uh, Starting with Joseph, Nayut 2, uh, Pada, and Malyan Kunju. So I will probably review one of these films. Not Joseph. Joseph I watched about 2 to 3 months back now. But Malyan Kunju or Nayutu, I think one of these two films. Or even Pada. USA to wokeness में सबका बाप है. No, but I think, like I said, RRR has opened gates for like if Hollywood starts exploring Indian cinema more, then maybe we can get some Hindu actors in Hollywood without the need for wokeism. I don't know. I have not watched that film. I have not watched Lal Singh Chadda. Malayalam films don't get good views on YouTube. Only masala films do well. And mockery of Hinduism. Hmm. All of you have watched Lal Singh Chadda. Then what is this boycott about? Showing a terrorist in good light, good light is never fine. Never. You watched Forrest Gump. Yeah, Forrest Gump is one of my all-time favorite films. So I meant to say I don't know that because I have not seen the film, so I can't comment on Lal Singh Chaddha's depiction. But otherwise, generally speaking, it's obviously not a good thing to do at all. No, I was saying the what I liked pertaining to Lal Singh Chaddha is that Sonu Nigam got a sort of a comeback. It's for the first time in many years that we got Sonu Nigam singing like two songs in a big film. That was quite a thing. Is there a reason to supporting? He supports guns. Showing Indian army like that was also stupidity. That's insane. If that's their interpretation of RRR, that it's supporting gun or they like RRR because it has gun action. That's probably true. That which is what happened with Quantico, right? The Priyanka Chopra controversy, when it was not just and it was not just Hindu phobic. It was like India phobic. There's this Pakistani no, there is this Hindu character who's a terrorist or something. I have not watched Quantico, but I've watched this scene on YouTube when the controversy erupted. There's this Hindu, there's a terrorist who's wearing no, who has a Muslim name, who goes around with a Pakistani name. He tells everybody that I'm a Pakistani, Yeah, Hollywood loves it for masculinity for sure. But then when Priyanka Chopra catches him, this supposedly Pakistani guy, he wears a Rudraksh. So he's actually lying about his identity. So that's what they showed in Quantico. That there is this Pakistani terrorist or whatever, Pakistani criminal, villain, but he's actually not. Priyanka Chopra uncovers that he's not a Pakistani, he's a Hindu because he was wearing Rudraksh. So you're right about that. That if they cast Hindu actors, the content may be Hindu phobic. Kasab is also Hindu. Kasab is also Hindu. Yeah, for sure. It's insane what these guys do sometimes. The Kasab is Hindu theory, man, that theory went like wildfire. Spread like wildfire. Yeah, there's a lot of dirty politics in India. In the world, actually, now, especially thanks to social media. Kalama in his hand. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's close it now. It's exactly 2 a.m. Let's meet in the next live session. So yeah, thank you so much for staying back till this late. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next live session and have fun. Do take care. Do take good care of yourself. Show India in good light. They do. Thank you. Thank you, Sing Song. Next live. Love you, buddy. Thank you so much. Good night. What is the day today? Thursday. Um, probably Saturday night. Good night, bro. Good morning. Yes. But yeah, let's say good night because I'm going to sleep. Community tab में बोल रहा हूँ. हाँ, I'll say. Probably Saturday, but Saturday is too soon. Saturday is too soon because it's already. So it's Wednesday night basically. Wednesday has ended, so it's Saturday morning. It's Thursday morning. So yeah, Saturday night, same time. Saturday night, same time. Okay, yeah. Actually, I forgot. I thought it's Thursday night. It's the end of Thursday, but no. Yeah, 2 days gap should at least 2 days gap should be there. So yeah. Okay, Saturday. Let's meet on Saturday. I'll post it on the community tab, and we'll go on from there. Thank you so much for staying back. Lovely conversation, lovely disagreements and agreements. Bye. See you then. Bye. Bye, Anirudh. Bye, everyone.